Girl, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, Shani Lavely and Nicole. Shani Lavely and Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shani Lavely and Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shani Lavely and Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Everywhere, it's Shani Lavely and Nicole. Oh yeah, grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.
The devil only attacks you when you're trying to do right. As long as you living in sin and you doing everything the wrong way, he ain't got no problem with it. But the moment you try to transition in from living the wrong way to the right way, that's when everything starts doing 360 for you. But I'm here to tell you, the devil don't want you when you out there. But when you decide to take your power back and do it the right way, just know that's very challenging. But you have to remember the end goal. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to live right. I can't live like this and think my life is going to be like this. You got to do good so good things will come to you. You can't be living one way and expecting God to bless you, because he ain't going to bless you, especially when you in no mess. The devil wants you to be mad with God. That's why when you out there living wrong, he give you so much. The money, the cars, whatever you want, he give it to you. But the minute you try to do right and get right with God, he mad.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. You know, the devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. Hey, he's my favorite. Don't you bother him.
Yeah.
Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
The devil wouldn't be attacking you so hard if there wasn't something valuable inside of you. Remember, thieves don't break into empty homes.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend. How are you doing today? Happy Monday, everybody.
Monday. It is
Welcome.
Monday.
Yes, it is.
Monday, honey.
Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole.
We are here. What are we diving into today?
Yes. So when the devil comes facing life's darkest moments, it's a good one. It's a good one right here. So there comes a moment in every life when the light flickers, when the walls close in, and the air feels heavy with something you can't quite name. Some call it depression, despair, heartbreak. Others call it the devil. When the devil comes, he doesn't always come with horns or fire. Sometimes he comes dressed as fear, as temptation, as doubt whispering that you're not enough, that you can't go in. But what if those dark moments aren't just here to destroy us? What if they're the invitation, the test that shows us who we really are? Today, we are diving deep into what it means to face life's darkest moments when the devil comes knocking and you have to decide whether you'll open the door or light a fire of your own. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Valon and Juan and whoever all is watching. Hello. And welcome into Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. That is a lot.
That was a lot.
That's a lot. The devil. His name is powerful all by itself.
Yes, it is.
I think the devil. You know, you think, yeah, the stuff that comes with it. But I can agree with Denzel's quote when he was talking, and he was like, "You ignore the devil, and when he's bothering you, you're doing something wrong."
Right.
When you're doing something right, that's when the attack starts.
Mm-hmm. That's often how it goes. Every time something's going good or right, then it's always the devil that comes knocking in, trying to destroy things, trying to confuse things, trying to destroy things and take things off. You know what I'm saying?
out of content, out of balance, and you know what's so crazy? Ever since, and I mean, like ever since I've been on this spiritual journey of cleansing myself and detoxing my soul, I have had more reveals, more drama, more targeting. Oh, it's been so much to the point I'm just like, well, damn, are you ever going to leave me alone? I mean, just going to keep knocking at my door. There's no room for you here. I keep closing the door. You keep wanting to come back. What's going on here?
My goodness. Especially this year.
Oh my gosh. It's been a whirl.
Oh my goodness. Every time something you try to do good or you try to do better, you always go 2 steps forward just to get knocked 3 steps back.
Yeah. And then you got to put your guard up and be like, I'm not backing down. Like, you think of like the angels that surround you daily. You know what I mean? Like you think of the things like I can recall just sitting yesterday in a moment of just trying to do something great, in the midst of 8 hours of trying to get a movie uploaded and 8 hours of my brain beating up me against the head and you know what I'm saying? And just trying to make things great and the dedication that it takes out of me every day to have to try to do something, you know what I'm saying? And every time I'm in the midst, and I noticed this, I've been calculating it. Every time I'm in the midst of doing something that's super positive, negativity will find me. Mm-hmm. It's almost as if somebody has a baton and they're twirling it on top of my head and going, I'm going to see what I can spin today. It's Halloween.
Absolutely. It's trying to mess up something good that you got going on. I don't get it.
Myself. Yeah, in the moment. And I had to say, let me get back to what I was doing because what I'm doing is bigger than this foolishness that I'm spinning in right now. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, what in the Jesus is going on right now? Like I spent so much time yesterday on Singing for Freedom till I can see it in my eyes with my eyes open. Because I sat there dedicated, just going through names and people and content and this and this and this and how to, and looking on YouTube and this. But the minute I started focusing too much, the energy was just shifting all around me. It shifted so fast, I had to rip myself back in. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
But it's the devil comes in so many shapes, fashions, and forms to the point where people say so many times, like when you're going through tribulations and they're so strong that your breakthrough is coming. So the devil has to be on the prowl because he has to conquer. He has to break you some kind of way. And with the more you don't break the heart, the more his battle becomes real, because now it's like you're going against me. It's almost like when Jesus sat on the mount, he said, I give you the whole world if you just do this. If you make this rock turn into bread, I'm going to give you this. That's almost like what it's like. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Right.
No, you can't.
I have to agree. I can't agree with you. Couldn't have said it no better yourself. I couldn't have said it no better myself. It's just,
It's just heavy.
It's heavy. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. And I agree with that. I'm just waiting on. We just waiting on our breakthrough. It's like we just waiting on our breakthrough. I'm waiting on for things to be good.
Feel it. You can't stop me from being great. That's the problem. You can't stop me from being great because I'm great. You see what I'm saying? And I tell myself that affirmation every single day of the waking of my eyeballs opening. I'm like, I am great. I am wonderful. I am magnificent. I'm amazing. I don't give a damn what nobody else say. This is what I am, and this is what I'm claiming over my life, and I don't care who don't like it.
Yes.
You see? But when people feel like you moving, baby, the enemy be dragging my feet. I be like, oh Lord, it's heavy. Like lately, I've been sick a lot. Everybody that knows me knows that I have lupus. Mm-hmm. So when I get sick and I'm frustrated, my lupus flares. Mm-hmm. So lately I've been sick, and I had to pray that off me last night. I was like, Lord, this ain't the time for me to be not well. You know what I'm dealing with. You know what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to leave it with you because I have to, because if I don't, it's going to hinder me in my walk with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stop entertaining the foolishness and the craziness and all the ambiance that's coming on in my life all day like an orchestra, because I feel like I'm playing a violin sometimes.
Yes.
And I have to just take a bow, because obviously I need to take the bow now because it's becoming insane at this point. It's like
you gotta, we gotta slow down and everything is,
and breathe.
You struggle with, anxiety, and lately is me and my stress and my anxiety and my overthinking. It's definitely been getting there. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know who's with me anymore. I don't know who's with me anymore. Who's not with me. I'm just like, ugh. It's everything is just coming at you all at one time, and everything is like boom. It keeps boom, boom, boom. Everything keeps hitting you. It keeps hitting us at one time, and that's why I said today. I prayed in the morning. I pray every morning when I get up, and I just and I said, Lord, just have your way.
Have your way.
Just have your way. I said, today I said, let me put something about stress on my time. I said, don't let that stress take all that authority over your life. I said, I'm not going to let stress take authority over my life, dear Lord. I'm tired. I said, I'm praying. I said, I'm giving everything to you. I'm giving everything to you. Have your way. Remove all the people who are not supposed to be in my life anymore. Remove them out of my life so I can continue to prosper. Move forward, so I can continue to be healthy. And I'm tired of the the back and forth. Let's move forward. I want to move forward. I want to move on. I want people in my life. I want love in my life. I want people who love me in my life, who want to see me win. I want to see everybody win. I want people in my life who want to see me win. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Valon said, Romans 7:21 says, for I find a law that when I would do good, evil is always present. And that is so factual.
Yes, it is.
Factual. He is always preying on good people. Is doing his job is intended.
Mm-hmm. But we must resist temptation. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, that daily we have to never cease in our prayers commune with the Most High. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Oh,
Jamal said,
I mean, you gotta think about it. It's been like, I've even at work, it's been heavy to the point where I've gotten to where I don't even I just be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here and I just know it's temporary.
Yeah.
Because my horizon is bigger than the bubble that I'm in. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's the breakthrough that I can feel.
We just all, it's just right now, we just all in this world, we just need some prayer right now. All that we have go through, and then we want to fight. Everybody's just, so again, we all just turning against each other. It's just, we all just need some prayer right now. We need some prayer right now. And everybody, we got people out of work, government shut down, people furloughed off their jobs. It's a lot going on in this.
You see what I'm saying? The world is so confusing, and it's so much chaoticness going on.
Yes.
Why do we have to fight amongst people, amongst each other? There's enough stress in the world without the added additional. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, there's furloughs. I have friends that don't work right now that are really struggling, that are trying to figure it out, to understand their way. You know what I'm saying? I have friends that don't even have food in their refrigerator, that don't even know if they're going to be living in their house the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I have time to be bothered with the devil knocking at my door? When he comes to my door, I tell him, you have no residence here. There is nothing you can do here, because the God that I serve and the God that I believe, he has his hands on me. Stop bothering me, because you will not prosper here in this dwelling.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? My world has shifted in the last 2 months. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we gonna figure it out. Like I said, all we can do right now is pray, give it to God.
You got to give it to him, because if you don't, you pray.
I've been it's been so much, like I said, been so much this year. Work, job, love, friends. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's heavy, and it hits you all at once. You hit you all at once. I'm tired.
If you be tired, you be frustrated. It's draining. It's like you have on layers and layers of clothes, and you're just trying to take off the pieces of the clothes and say, here's this one, take it. If you want this blood here, you can have it, honey, because it's not even worth the blood you're trying to get out of me. Here you go, take it. If it means so much to you and it's so relevant, baby, here it go. Here it go. You can have it. You don't have to kill me for it. You see, I saw the thing on the where the girls took their friend out of town to Mexico. You remember that? Was it last year when her friends took her out and then they ended up killing her over there?
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was for no reason at all. It was because of hate and envy and the devil that comes and conquers. You don't care who you hurt. You don't care who you cut down. You don't care whose job gets lost or who's in the middle. You don't care. You just keep going and going and going and draining and draining and draining till you're not realizing you're tearing down a foundation. You're just going because you ain't got nothing else to do. And that is the crazy part.
Yes, it is.
That is the crazy part.
Right.
So you know what? What Belon say?
Belon said, let go and let God. I'm learning that. We are learning that. Let go and let God, because that's all you can do at this point. That's what I'm saying. All I can do is pray. All I can do is pray. These demons out here is real. Yes, and they roaming. They ain't even, it's bad enough that times are hard. Look at Jamaica right now. They underwater. Mm-hmm. Them people got real problems going on. They got their whole life that just been shifted, turned upside down, flipped out, and they don't even know where they're going tomorrow. Right.
And here we are over here fussing over nothing. Like literally nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I refuse to come off my walk of spirituality, and I refuse to make the devil win again. I don't care how much he comes. He's going to keep coming till the day I die. I know he's going to be there because he's in the midst. I'm in the midst of the storm. And obviously I'm in the eye of the bullseye of the tornado, and I'm spinning. I'm just spinning at this time. I'm just spinning, trying to be great. Right. Trying to be great. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be great. Trying to get a movie off the ground that I have to think, breathe, and eat every day. And my own brain is about to burst.
I know. It's hard. It's hard. So, like I said, maybe this we're being tested to see.
It has to be our strength. It has to be. It's even sitting down, just every day, coming up with content for a show, trying to make sure it comes off good, trying to make sure the banner goes across the screen and the stuff that we load go across the screen and that things flow and that you can hear us when we're talking. And it's the whole thing. And then here comes the devil. The devil be going, hey, what you doing in there? I want to figure this out with you. Let me come on here and jump aboard. I want to make a little confusion in your life. Let me see what we can do. A house divided. Let me divide it. I mean, I don't know the joy of it. I can't get the joy.
It make you want to tear your hair out and just scream. Just take your hair out and just scream.
Mm-hmm. Pull off the hair. Pull off the wig. Everything.
Ooh, oh
Lord. The master
tricknumatrist. That's a new word. Tricknumatrist.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, Belon. But it is. It says, let me see. Did you ever feel angry with God, and how did you work through that? Did you ever think that God did something that really he didn't do?
Oh yeah, I've been angry with God. I've of course I've talked with God and we've made peace and I've come to terms with it. And like you said, sometimes some things we be angry with God. We don't understand certain situations why things happen the way that they happen. Mm-hmm. But some things really do just be a blessing in disguise. It really do just be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes he's talking to you. He's trying to take you out of a situation that you don't need to be in anymore. No longer serves you no purpose anymore. So
I did. I sometimes when I'm mad and I'm mad at God, like I don't want to say that I'm mad at God. I be thinking he's not moving fast enough for me. Mm-hmm. And I know last night, and I could be transparent about this. So last night, I'm sitting here and I'm doing the movie Singing for Freedom. I'm trying and I'm studying, literally in my brain. I'm studying how to get it on a platform by myself without having to go through the headache of someone Now, if you ever went to Film Hub or distributions, you know that you have to put in damn near the entire script. You're typing it. There's no fill in sign, copy and paste. You literally have to sit there and type every single feel in. I call up my best friend, Carl. I say, hey, I need your help. I'm stuck on something. I couldn't understand the diameters. Like there's just part of this thing where the movie has to fit in a frame. It has to fit the diameters, the axles, the radius, the volume, the sound, everything has to fit. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to load. So I got frustrated. Right? I started getting frustrated. So I said, okay, Michelle, walk away for us. So I went downstairs. You know me, when I get irritated, I get my candy bag. So I got my M&Ms, started popping my M&Ms. That must have been around like about 6:30, 7 o'clock, right? I'm back at it again. I'm typing again. I'm typing again. I'm typing again, typing again. Boom, here's the devil. Here's the devil. First thing happened. My computer caught a virus. All of the files that I just now loaded are now corrupted. So I'm going, oh my God, I just sat here and I just did all this work. Now my eyes are filled with tears. I'm in there and it's not for just me to be great. That's the problem. The greatness is not just for me. It's for a cast of goddamn people to load them up.
Yes.
I'm trying to carry the cast at this point. So I'm going, I want to make sure everybody get their credentials. I want to make sure everybody got their parts. And I'm typing. And I haven't even gotten up to feed my own mother because I was so in a zone of trying to figure out what the frick I was doing. YouTubing. I got Carl on a Zoom. We're on a screen. I'm like, okay, we know this goes here. We know this goes there. And he's going through the motion with me. He was like, you are so driven, like your mind, you're in tunnel vision right now. And I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to get this. And that's all I'm thinking. Now the viruses are popping up. I'm shrinking screens. He's on his computer. We trying to figure out how to get the viruses off. Download. I cut off the computer, turn it back on. I'm back again. I'm scripting again. I'm typing the script. I'm typing because you got to type all this shit in, right? Typing it. I get to the very last task. So Carl said, okay, send the movie to me. Let me try to put it in these diameters that it's asking for.
Okay.
We had to have everything has to be in order or the file will say it can't take it. So I'm back doing it again. Carl's on one end. He's trying to fix it on his end. I'm trying to fix it on my end. He sends me the file after about an hour of him trying to download the file. He sends it over to me. We put the exact diameters that they asked for. It rejects again. Now I'm in tears.
Oh, Lord.
Now I'm frustrated because now it's like 9:30. It ain't nobody's problem but mine.
On a Sunday at that.
On a Sunday, I'm tired. I got to go to work.
Okay.
Nobody's problem. And I'm sitting here and I said, okay, let me try number 2. Carl's tired now. So I said, okay, you go, go ahead and go. I call another director. I said, hey, I'm stuck. I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do this. And I'm about to throw the whole goddamn computer through the whole window. And he was like, no. Let's walk through it. Let me put you on FaceTime. He gets me on FaceTime. He's like, let me see what you're doing. Look at my screen. Okay, you got that far? You got pretty far. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try it that way. And this is where God works in my favor every single time. We could not get that file to go. But what did I just tell you a minute ago before we got on here? Who emailed me? I don't even want to say the name, but that's when you know God moves in your favor because the person that just emailed me has the power to put it anywhere he wants to put it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
In my frustration, it was, okay, Michelle, you breaking. And in this whole night last night, it was confusion coming from everywhere.
Right.
It was calls coming in. It was people in my ear. It was the computer going crazy. It was the viruses. It was everything. And my head is doing like this. And all I'm sitting there going is, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And I can't worry about X, Y, Z because I got to get this done.
Yeah.
Because what happens is the project is now sitting on a shelf where many people probably want it to sit. But if anybody knows my drive and determination, the one thing I will never do is fail. So I don't care if I got to bleed out my fingers.
You're going to make a way.
Sure, it's going to happen some type of way.
Right.
And that's the problem. Then I had to go in there and say, oh, Ma, shit, I forgot you ain't ate. Let me feed you. You see what I'm saying? And I had to sit. When I went in my room last night at 11 o'clock, that's when I had that cry to God. You see, crying out in public. I sat down and I said, God, I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
I'm confused right now because I feel like you're dragging me and I'm not sure why. But I don't know why I got to keep going through this, that. What's going on? Because I ain't bothering nobody. So please let me understand your assignment, because your assignment is now irritating my health.
Right.
So tell me where I'm going before I buckle. And then in the midst of that quiet, when I laid down and turned that phone off, and I said, I'm going to lay with you tonight, God, because I don't even want to talk. And I said, hey, I don't know what to do. You got to give me some help here because I got a lot going on that's bigger than me. It ain't finances. My finances is fine. It's everything else that goes on around me that you got to put in place. And I feel like a puppet. Right. And I'm being pulled over there. And everybody want a piece.
Yes.
I don't get it no more. So I had to go to bed. I had to just go to bed. I looked at my mom. I said, my head's about to explode. My head's going to bust. So I got to go lay down because my blood pressure is super high. And I don't want to end up in the hospital where people probably want me to be. I think there's people that actually pray that I die every day. And that's cool. But I'm not going to die.
That's not cool.
Because it's probably what's being said. Oh, you know what? She can die tomorrow. I don't care. But it don't. It's like, what, and what? What, and why? What, and why? what, and why? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I don't get it no more.
Yeah,
I'm dancing with devils. It's the devil all around me. He's everywhere. I can't, I can shun him. I can run him. He's going to come back. He comes back in triples. He don't succeed. He tries another thing. He don't succeed in that. He tries another thing. He attacks my kids, my house, my foundation, my finance, my job, my podcast, my show, my friends. They're just attacking. It don't stop. It don't stop. So I had to ask God last night, help me breathe. You got to know what you're doing. Help me breathe. I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing right now, but I'm trying to be great, but I'm not breathing. So yeah, I understand frustration. I understand the topic. When the devil comes, what you do, where you run to, how you run, where you going.
I don't know what's wrong with a lot of people this year. I don't know. But what I am tired of, I will say that it is very exhausting trying to decode and figure people out. I think that what we need to come to terms with, people are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to move the way how they're going to move. They're going to act the way how they act. And I think that I'm just done trying to decode and trying to understand because I'm going to lose myself while I'm trying to understand why people act the way they act and why people move the way they move and why people are doing the way they do. You can only do but so much, but I'm emotionally drained and I'm exhausted trying to understand. So sometimes you just
gotta move back and be like, hey, have your way.
I throw my hands up and it is what it is. I know who I am. You have to say, I know who I am. I know the type of person I am. I know I don't mean anybody any harm, but I'm tired. So you do what you want to do, because I'm tired of being confused. I'm tired of being exhausted. I'm tired of being stressed. I'm tired of being tired, quite frankly. I'm done.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to.
Juan said, Shelly and Nicole, got to tell the both of you, there is an awakening of our people. Do you know that we are the chosen people of Yasharel? We are descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by blood. Who do y'all think? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 64 through 68. Yes, Belon said, yes, I've been mad at God on his timing of things in my life. Absolutely. After all, we want a microwave movement, but we be patient. Patience is virtue. We have to wait on God and be good and be of good courage. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I'm tired of being tired. Yeah, I'm tired.
I mean, you got to be. You get frustrated. Life, that's why I say it's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot, and it's heavy. So when you're being attacked and you're under the attack, and you are, it's like, what do you get out of this? Like, is there some kind of laughter behind it, or is it something good? Or even in my job, like today, I had to sit back. What I tell you, before I said I'm stuck. I can't even move. I got this lady. She's on the phone, and I'm sitting there and I'm like talking. I'm going, okay, this is just another roadblock. This is just another roadblock for me. It's just another roadblock. It's every roadblock you can think of. They come all the time. There's just roadblocks. I start one thing and my mind, unfortunately, my mind don't rest. You see what I'm saying? I can't sit and know that there's something that I have to do that I haven't done. My mind ain't like that. It's going to say, okay, what are you doing? You got to get up and figure that out. You got to get up and get it done. You got no choice. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have choices. So I go, okay, let me figure this out. When I came on StreamYard, I did not know what to do. I didn't know how to make stuff move. I didn't know how to make these banners float. I didn't know how to put us on these screens. That I had to figure it out. How you make a poster, how you make something slide, how you make something do this, how do you make a song, because there's nobody helping. And guess what I've learned? Nobody's going to give me the manual because nobody don't want to see me succeed. So I'm not getting manuals. I'm not getting any help. It's just me. And now there's you. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the people that feel like I'm a great person, like Unc, Sameen, the people that look and say, oh, you know what? She's going places. She's going to do some things. You hear all the time. You hear people say you're on your way to a breakthrough and it's coming and it's so close. And the closer you get to it, the more you're going to have to keep falling. Well, I have fell. I have gotten up. I have cried. I even got to the point where I said, let me turn my life around. And I went to God.
Yeah.
And on this spiritual journey, oh my God, this has been like the most challenging thing. Even without having sex, people are still saying I'm having sex. I mean, I don't even know I'm having sex with at this point. It's been a long time. It's been a minute now.
Yeah.
Since the relationship, not even the relationship whatever you want to call it, it ain't even there. And I don't even have the desire to. But even with me not having the desire to, guess what? I'm still having sex. You let people tell it. I'm still out here doing me. I'm still out here running the ones, doing the big ones, honey. I'm the whole of the century. You let people tell it. But what do you know about me? Just like, where in the world do you even have the time to think of this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does it come from? Like, I went to Africa, man. I went to Africa. And the shit that was said about me over there, I don't even know. My brain can't even wrap around that yet, But to have it where I'm just is the horrific stories that are being told about me. I feel honored in some way that I am the hoe of Zambia. That I went that far away to do wrong. I can't wrap my head around it. All I can do is say, that's the devil trying to take that joy out of that trip for me because it was amazing, because I saw a part of the world that I never was going to see. And I wanted to see it so bad, but it had to be tainted just a little bit. Let me taint it a little bit. Let me make it bad. Let me make it ugly. Let me make it that you was out here doing wrong and you was out there being a hoe and you was sleeping with people over here and I ain't touch a nigga in Africa. I can do that in Atlanta. Like, why am I going to go way over there to do what and why? Like, for what reason? But the stories that come to me about my life, I have to sit down and go, well, damn, that's a new one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's very, like I said, it's emotionally draining, and it's a lot to deal with, and everything.
It's draining. It sucks the life out of you. If I'm having sex with one man, that does not make me a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hoe because I'm sleeping with one dude. You're not even gonna convince me of no shit like that. Yeah. And who gives a shit how graphic our sex life if I'm with that one dude doing it? Why does it matter? And when I'm not doing it, I'm not doing anything. And I'm okay not doing anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm okay by myself. I'm okay being alone. I'm not hard up for no Negroes. There's a whole bunch out there. There's a lot of them that want to date me. But I ain't pressed. Because they're going to be there when I get where I'm going. And I got to make sure where I'm going that the person going to stick this time. So yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot.
It's a lot. That old time religion stuff is fading away. The new way is making room for us. Yeah, new way.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Mike. I agree. But it's like, you know,
Yeah, something is definitely got to give, you know.
it's in the water.
I guess you just gotta, because I'm on a path, spiritual journey with God right now too. Guess I just keep doing the work, keep on praying, keep on getting up every day, keep on doing what I'm doing. This is a lot, even, you know, just struggling, praying,
Just keep praying.
just
You gotta keep
asking him to touch my finances, asking him to touch the people in my life, and asking him to bless everybody around me. I just go keep on doing what I'm doing, keep on getting up every day, keep on posting my motivational messages, trying to reach people, even though.
And you never know.
Be-
That's the crazy thing. People say to me, like I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. He called me and he was like, girl, you make me so happy when you be running on that damn grass, girl. I just sit there and watch you and I just be laughing. And that's what people don't understand. I took a simple situation of grounding and said, let me make it fun and make me laugh because I don't like grass. And that was looked at like, oh, she just out there being extra. She just want to run out here and be a clown. She want to do this. She want to do that. Well, you know what? Today I post a picture of my drawers on the shirt. And on the Falcons colors, honey. I said, you know what? Let me be Falcon today. Because then maybe I'll be a prostitute in red. Who knows? I should have put on ruby red lipstick and just
it's like what I told you. People gonna talk about us to the day we die. We can't get around. There's no getting around that. People gonna talk about us the day we die. There's nothing we can do about that. So we have to keep doing what we doing. Keep moving the way how you moving. As long as you're doing right, and you're not hurting anyone.
And that's the bigger thing. As long as I know in my heart that I haven't done anything deliberately to hurt somebody, I don't be thinking about that stuff because I know the intention. You see what I'm saying? If I hurt somebody, if you know me and you really know me, you know if I hurt you, it hurts me more that I hurt you.
Yeah.
Because that's how I'm made up. That's why I don't like being angry. I'm not a person that walks around wanting to be angry with people. I don't like it. It irritates my whole soul. But if I know I've done no wrong, I'm not finna sit here and beat my head against a wall for something I ain't do. I'm not going to do that. The Bible says he will prepare a table for you in front of your enemies and they will watch you. So I got to have so many of my guests so they can see me on this rise that I'm going on because the rise is going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in this Heavenly Father and I believe he's got me covered. So if I believe in that in my whole heart and my whole spirit, you can't tell me, or I keep telling people, y'all can't tell me I ain't a superstar. You can't tell me I'm not a celebrity. You can't tell me that I haven't hit 1 million followers. You can't tell me that I ain't a boss. You can't tell me nothing, baby, because I'm on a rise. I ain't going to believe you. Plain, period, point blank. I ain't buying it.
That's what I'm saying. Juan said, Shelly, let me blow it up bigger.
He said, amen, Shelly. The devil is a liar. I'm good on celibacy too. And then Juan said,
Shelly, let them think what they think because you are living set apart life. Now you basically obey the Torah commandments. You just haven't realized it yet. People in this world are living a lawless life, thinking in grace mind frame that the churches have taught no one that doesn't obey the Torah commandments and not say shalom. He said, get a life, jealous people, one hit roll jack or Jill, I rebuke that spirit. Yeah, I agree. I'm calling y'all after this podcast. Get ready. Okay.
Call us, Juan. Call us, Mike. Call us.
Yes.
It says, how do fear and faith battle within you during hard times? Fear and faith. How do you battle with fear and faith during hard times?
How do I battle with fear and faith?
Having faith and fearing the outcome.
Yeah. You know me. I overthink a lot. A lot. My anxiety gets to me. I get scared. I have a lot. I fear a lot of things.
Yeah. They say fear is like, it's almost like, you ever hear people say, I just walked into my job one day and I quit. I guess that's the day that fear wasn't kicking in, like fear didn't kick in that day. You know what I'm saying?
Fear would definitely kick in with me that day.
And the anxiety would come right after.
That anxiety will come right after that.
But you know how many times I'd be like, man, I am not going to think about this. And I've gotten to a place in my life that I'm okay with whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly feel like that Jehovah has me. Like, I just feel like that it is what it is. Like, I don't think my calling is what I'm doing. I think my calling is what I'm going after. And that is what it is. And I think in my life, and I don't even think, I know in my life, I was always meant to talk to people. That is what I'm good at. That is what I like to do. That is what I enjoy. I can talk to people forever, and it could be anybody. I don't care who they are. I can talk to people. So that is, I believe that is what the law is. Like, this is what you're good at. This is what I'm going to utilize. And this is why you're in the position that you're in. So you're going to do what you have to do. My mind works like, it's like being at work and trying to figure out something. I'm not going to stop till I figure it out. It's like when I get off this today, I'm gonna be right back over there on that desk trying to figure out Singing for Freedom. I'm gonna be singing for freedom. Singing for Freedom's next. It's like, okay, when do I have time for my mind to slow down? Because it can't. Because if I'm trying to be great, I don't have time to sleep. I can sleep later. That's how I look at it. I can sleep later. Because right now I'm on the move. And people are like, oh, you ain't called me today. Oh, I ain't talked to you today. No, I did not talk to you because I am actually busy. That is actually why I'm not in a relationship, because I don't want to have to explain what I'm doing. I don't want to have to explain the whys that I can't explain.
That's another thing where people get confused on. People don't really understand. We are out here, we're living our lives. We're not, everybody works, we're living our lives. Everybody has things going on. People don't understand that. They get mad or they get offended when you don't talk to them as much as you used to, or you don't check on them as much as you used to, and you don't, stuff like that. But people have to understand, calling goes both ways. You have to pick up the phone too. You have to, and then just because we don't call, it doesn't mean not on my mind. It doesn't mean not on my mind. It doesn't mean I'm not thinking about you. It doesn't mean I don't care. It just means that, people, we all handle things in different ways. Some people just are not vocal about how they handle things. Some people just handle things privately. And that's okay too. And that's okay too. Sometimes people just have to be a little bit more understanding and give a little bbit more grace. If I ain't called you in a few weeks and pick up the phone and say, hey, I had to pick up the phone and say, hey, I ain't heard from you and stuff like that. You move a little different and stuff like that. It's okay, because we're all going through things right now, and it's hard.
It's hard. Times are hard out here. I mean,
and I'm tired of. Like I said, I don't have any more room. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want any of that in my life right now. It's too much going on. The holidays coming. It's about to get even more. Stuff is about to get even more worse.
Holidays are coming. People don't have jobs. Right. Do you know how chaotic it's going to be?
Yes.
Do you even understand how chaotic it's getting ready to be come Christmas?
I get it. This is going to be.
If the furlough is still going on and people don't have jobs, that means people are going to be out here stealing, killing, criming. It's going to be all kinds of stuff going on out here. And then you got to think about everyday life that you're going through. That's why I say I don't have no room for it. All I can do right now is say, God, look, it's ugly. And this world is ugly. And I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want no parts of the world. I don't want to live in the worldly way. I want to just do right. And whatever that is, whatever that looks like, I don't care who doesn't feel like it's right or wrong. It's not for nobody to judge me. God himself has to. And if it's not him judging me, I don't really care about anybody else's opinion. I don't. Because it's not going to serve me in the end. In the end, when I stand, I'm going to stand alone. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's standing there with me, taking the blows for the things I've done in my life. If I've asked for forgiveness and the things I've done wrong, and he said, I forgave you, that's all I need. That's my confirmation. I don't have to figure the rest of this stuff out.
Right.
I don't. Because that's just it. If I do, my head will hurt every day. I'll be all day.
It is. That's why I told you, I said, we just have to give everything to him. We have to give everything to him. We have to keep on praying. We have to keep doing what we're doing. We have to stop trying to stop beating ourselves up, losing ourselves, trying to understand why people move the
So
way they move.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What boundaries or habits help you avoid being pulled back into old battles?
Ooh, good question. What boundaries? Well, for
Mhm.
one, I don't ignore red flags anymore. I don't ignore red flags. And I've said this before, you know. I know I'm a good person. I know I have a good heart. I don't never need nobody any intention. I start you off with a clean slate, and I'm gonna give you enough rope, and I'm gonna let you hang yourself.
Right.
I'm gonna do that. But I don't ignore any more red flags. I've learned to have a voice, speaking up when something is not right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I, I don't that so I yeah, and I don't I don't give access to foolishness. I stopped giving access to I cut off access to foolishness. I don't do that anymore. So
Right. Right.
those are my boundaries right there. I don't ignore the red flags. I'm gonna give you a chance I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a clean slate until you show me your true colors. After that, I move. I don't got time. I don't have time.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still. That's why me. You said we both still single and been no
Yeah.
sex.
It's just I don't
Been
have.
no sex going on. I don't have no sex going on. It's been almost going on a whole year since I've.
People have to understand this. There's nothing wrong. Like, don't make people make you feel like it's wrong because you're celibate. Like, if that's what you desire and that's what you feel like you want to do, you don't have to prove to anybody what you're doing sexually. If it's something that you're just not doing, you're just not doing it. And who cares? That's why sometimes this is like when it says what boundaries or habits help you avoid. I don't allow myself to be pulled back into the same foolishness. Like, if I know I've not done something, I'm not trying to justify it to nobody. I'm not trying to justify it. You see what I'm saying? If I know that I didn't go out here across the country and what it was suck dick, I think that's what was said, just go out here and just do whatever I was doing over there. I don't even know. It's just crazy. If I know I didn't do that, why am I entertaining it? Why am I saying, oh yeah, that's what I was doing over there. I was out here riding one in, honey. I was riding around thunder. I'm not even finna entertain it or address it because that's degrading to me and my whole person, my whole character. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not justifying things that's unjustifiable. You see what I'm saying? That whoever the messenger, shoot the messenger that told you the message, because that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So those are the battles that I'm not allowing myself to get back in. I'm not allowing myself to fall to the wayside of something that's stupid. If I know I ain't do something, I know I ain't do it. I'm not explaining it. I'm not trying to explain it because I don't have to explain it. If I'm out here having sex and someone comes and goes, well, I know you had sex with Shawty the other day. I'm just going to go, oh, okay. All right. Okay. And I'm going to leave you right there with that thought. I'm not explaining no crazy shit like that.
I think they think that people always think that people owe them something, owe them an explanation, owe them this and the third, but
no,
they don't owe.
53 years old.
Them,
no,
right?
I'm not doing that. Not at 53. No, I'm too old for this shit. I have, what I'm looking for, like I was talking to my girlfriend today, and I was like, she was like, I want a husband. So I had to block some people. I had to cut some people off. If I'm looking for something and I keep selling myself short, then I ain't really looking for what I'm looking for. But it ain't for everybody to know. You see what I'm saying? Now when I date somebody, it's so on the low, you ain't even gonna see him. You probably would not even see a picture of him. You won't even know what they look like. Unless you see me somewhere with him in public, you ain't gonna know him because it's none of my business. Because then here comes, when you have all these people in your business, then here come all the negativity about the person you're dating. So no. So what I do, I just keep you quiet. You're silent now. You don't have to know. No one has to know. The devil ain't coming in between because the devil ain't gonna eat. The devil himself ain't even gonna know. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nobody's business.
I've learned that but that's not even just when you date somebody. You have to keep quiet. You don't supposed to really be speaking about your blessings and everything and stuff like, you wait and everything and stuff like that. Keep stuff on the hush. And then you got to be careful about who you tell certain people certain things
about your relationships, because your relationship could be preyed upon. Do you know, when I was doing my research on this topic today, I came across a post that I was reading, right? I always go to YouTube and I study the stuff before we come on. One of the pastors on there was saying about, like the mouth. You know, you hear me always say, like, I'm trying to stop cussing because my mouth is like a firecracker. It's always cursing. It's terrible. It sounds horrible. And they were saying, like, that's one of those demonic spirits that's within you that you have to get out of you to make yourself refrain from saying curse words, because it is a spirit. It's a spirit that you carry. And I was like, well, damn, you know, I'm always like, you know, this mouth be on fire. It be on 10 sometimes. I be like, oh Lord. But you know, when I play it back and I be like, oh, that just sounded the worst. Like, that was awful. So it's something that I work on. But when I saw that and I read it, I was like, oh man, that ain't good. Like, I gotta work this one out. Like, I gotta pray harder for that to be removed so I can stop doing it. Because I curse when I'm heated or when I'm like in the moment at work. I might, you know, get off that phone and that mouth might be flying. You know what I'm saying? But I have to think of another avenue. And that's one of those things in this journey of mine that I'm on that I have to work on. And I'm just scaling back. So when people see me, they're like, oh, she different. She act a little weird. She a little odd. I'm okay being weird. I'm okay being a little odd. You know, I'm okay with all that. It's good. It's a good place for me. But yeah, those are those battles. Those are those old things that I'm not justifying myself to anybody anymore. If that's how you feel and you feel that, that's what you're going to feel. You're going to be stuck with the feeling, because I ain't trying to figure it out no more. I used to try to figure that shit out. My head be pounding. Only thing I'm trying to figure out is how to get Singing for Freedom on TV. Like, that's it. Everything else is irrelevant to me right now. I'm like, man, I got bigger shit to do out here, man. I can't be sitting here worried about nothing else, because this life right here will make you crazy as a box of rocks.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yeah. Valon said, I trust God and rest in his word. 1 Timothy 1:7. God hath not given us a spirit of fear, power, love, and a sound mind.
Absolutely.
Amen. Valon. Amen. And some secrets are security. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't go around. Yeah. You got to really watch who you tell stuff to, who you really, because people will be preying upon your downfall and stuff like that. You got to be careful. So, yeah.
If someone, okay, so here's another question. It says lessons and growth. Mm-hmm. If someone's listening is in their darkest moments right now, what's the first thing you would tell them?
If someone is what in their dark moments?
So if someone's listening is in their darkest moment right now, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, what piece of advice would I give them in their darkest moment, pretty much? Yeah. So what piece of advice I will give them, I would tell them, you need to turn to God. You need to give all that to God. You need to pray to God. You need to ask God. You need to strengthen your relationship with him, and you need to ask him what you want him to do for you. You need to strengthen your relationship with God. Mm-hmm. You need to pray.
Pray things away from you.
Pray things away from you.
Pray things away from you. That is like, you know, you have to, like Juan said, you have to meditate daily. You have to hold. I've learned, and I wasn't always like this. Let me just say that right now. I used to tell everything on social media. Now I just be like, I ain't saying shit on social media. I just be like, I ain't saying nothing, because I've noticed how much it damages things, you know. It just damages a whole lot in your life. Like, when too many people have too much access to your life, they know everything about you. With the little access they have, they know nothing about you. They don't even know when you're coming. So that's one of the things I used to always do, post every up and down in my relationship. Anytime it was bad, you knew it. If it was good, you knew it. If my boyfriend pissed me off, I would talk about it. And then I got to a place and I was like, this is not good. Like, the whole world is watching me talk about how bad this is. So I just started saying, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not posting anything, and I'm not posting anything about who I'm seeing and who I'm not seeing. I want him to be so a secret to the point you don't even know he's coming. Like, you know what I mean? When you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be that much of a secret. And I don't even want him posting me, because, you know, people could find my face very simply and very easy. Like, don't post me at all, nowhere.
Absolutely.
We're not doing no posting. We're going to have a silent relationship to where we are just in a corner cuddling together. Unless you're doing a drive-by and you spot about over here at my house. That's the only way you're gonna know. But that's one of those things I'm not. Y'all gonna hear when I tell my son, girl, I'm finna get married. You're gonna be like, girl, when you found time, girl, you know what I was finna say I do. That's how it's gonna be now. This next go round, it's gonna be serious. Yeah. How can people find purpose in pain when it feels like everything is falling apart? We
I
just
need
talking
to find purpose in pain when you feel like
everything is falling apart. I went through that last night.
Yeah.
That was my purpose in pain. I was going through pain and I was feeling like everything was falling apart when the computer caught the virus.
And you said you laid down, you cried to God.
I had to cry. I had to because I was so. If you knew how much work I had done, you would cry for me. I was in tears. I was like, I cannot. But thank God.
I was frustrated listening to that because you've been in situations like where stuff like that has happened before.
And I just be like, all this work that I put in, because the work is hard, man. It's a lot. And I was just, my mind was literally about to explode last night. I will not lie. I had to cry in the moment. I was like, this is not happening. Like, and even now when I cut on the computer, it's just that it's a virus. It caught a virus from something that I downloaded. One of those softwares that I was trying to use to compress this thing messed up the entire computer. And that was frustrating. It was
it sounds frustrating. I don't ever want to go through nothing like that. That sounds very frustrating.
It was not good for me. It wasn't. So yeah. So now I'm like, yeah.
But you gave it to God. You gave it to God.
I had to.
And it got handled.
And look how it handled. And it was bigger than what I thought.
Yep.
It was bigger than what I thought. And all I can say is thank you. Thank you, Lord, for covering and watching me, because you never fail me. He never does. He never does. Yeah. So how do you know when it's the enemy testing you versus life simply happening? How do you know when it's the enemy or just life taking a toll? I think you know when it's the enemy when you feel like it's an attack.
Yeah.
Like it's literally an attack.
Yeah.
There's a difference when life is just happening. You okay, some shit just has happened. Like I go to work and some shit happens. I know that ain't the devil. But when some stuff happens that's out of control, I be like, what in the world just happened? What? And when you're doing the what's and the what's, that's when you know it's the devil. I think that's how I know. For me, that's how I know. Like
hey, all I can do is agree.
Yeah. That's right. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is, it's like I said, like we both said, me and Leah Nicole, it's so much going on in the world, y'all. It's so much going on in the world. There is right now, people need to be loving on each other because it's about to get really real. There is things, I mean, like even for the people, I pray for the people that are furloughed right now that don't have work.
Absolutely.
People losing hours at work, taking cuts at work. They can't have their job. It's a lot going on.
It is.
Hey, Duke.
Hey, Duke, what's going on? What's going on? But absolutely, yeah, we sit up here arguing and fussing and fighting over nothing. I mean, we don't come on here. Our lives are not perfect. We going through a lot even in this season and everything. And, we pray for everybody. We want y'all to pray for us and everything. And, that's why we come on here. We try to minister and try to help people because we're in no way trying to come on here to portray like we have a perfect life and everything. We go through things just like everyone else. So,
and probably even more, believe it or not.
Probably even more, believe it or not.
When you have shows and you're on social media a lot and your life is kind of plastered to social media, you give the world the room to judge you.
Yes.
And they're going to judge you whether you're good, bad, or indifferent. And I had to learn that there's not everybody's going to think you're pretty. Some people are going to think you're ugly. Some people are going to say ugly things about you. Some people are going to try to tear down your character. Trust me, mine has been compromised in every shape, fashion, and form. There's no more compromising because the thing about me, I don't have a problem with telling anything about myself. You don't have to tell my story. I will tell you for myself. If that's what it comes to, that's easy. You see what I'm saying? But it's me and Leah Nicole. We go through things, but we get on here every day because we feel like the world needs a platform where they can talk. The world needs somebody to listen and say, hey, we're unfiltered. Come on here and let's share our stories. Let's talk about being celibate. Let's talk about the devil dancing with us. Let's talk about the fathers that we don't have. Let's talk about the crime that's happening in the world. Let's talk about molestation. Let's talk about depression. Let's talk about being on drugs. Let's talk about it. And let's not be judged. Let's just talk about it. And that's all it is. Mike said, I'm just sitting here waiting on our conversation. 6 p.m.
Let's go. Okay. Duke said, yeah, I have a few clients who's been laid off and I have to make adjustments to maintain my clientele. I know that's right.
Baby, who you talking about?
Yeah. If it's ever a time to pray, ladies, it's now. Watch God change things.
Absolutely.
Amen. Absolutely.
Oh, I don't know if you saw, I posted on our page, me and Leah Nicole, we're now streaming on Audibles on all the platforms. We are on Pandora, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audibles. You can now listen to the show. You won't see our faces, of course, but you can listen to the show on audio. Be sure to go to those channels if you have them on your phone and drop a comment on one of these videos that we post for you lovely, fine, great, wonderful people.
Please,
you know, we have so many things in the work, and we have some amazing people coming on. We have a guest coming on Wednesday, and we have a super dope, fantastic guest coming on next week. The next 2 guests, the next 3 guests are absolutely amazing. Make sure y'all tune in on those days when we have these special guests that we have to work so hard to get here. Here, you know, but you know, rock with us, like we got a lot going on. And thank you, Duke. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, excuse me. And this is Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. We love you all so much. I hope you took something from today's show. Just give it to God and let God have his way. That's all we can say, and that's all we can do at this point. Just pray and love on each other. All right, but we are out, and we love you all. Bye.
Have a good one.
Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What?
Oh my God, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and poise. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Everywhere. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, oh yeah. Grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.